So if you solo queue
Okay, what's this?
So if you solo queue in Overwatch, I have a question for you. Is it better to play a character you know you're extremely good at, but might not help the overall team composition that much? Or is it better to play a character that you're not good at?
What the f is this crosshair? That could be quite possibly one of the worst Cassidy crosshairs I've ever seen.
But one that fits very well with the team composition. And the reason I ask this is because of a game I played a few matches ago. It was a very brawly based team, you know, we had a Ryan, we had a Mei, and I was thinking, hey, should I play Lucio even though I'm not good at Lucio? Or should I instead play someone like Mercy, a character who I do have a lot of experience with and could do very well with? It was a question that I actually kind of had to think about a little bit, and I ended up going with Mercy strictly because of I felt as if I could do more for the...
So you made the wrong pick. Because, like, Mercy Ryan May makes no sense. Don't get me wrong, in solo queue, there's a lot of times you can just pick other characters and be fine, but, like, that's, like, one of the, like, that's just making things really difficult.
The team if I was playing a character I knew I could play. Now, we ended up winning the game still, but I'm wondering, is that the right choice to make? Let me know what you guys think.
There's exceptions. That works if you're in Buffalo. Yeah, there's exceptions, right? Like, you can definitely win games where, like, you play something that's off meta, but, like, the rest of your team kind of has to know what they're doing, one. And two, you have to not be playing something insane like Rush, right? Like, Rush is an all-in, like, we're gonna work together. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you could play, like, Tracer into Rush, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is Tracer great Rush? No, you probably want, like a Mei, Cass, like, stuff like that. But, like, Tracer's also really good at the moment. You can make that work, no problem. Like, it's a fine pick. It's good. But like, you don't play like Mercy Ana in Rush because, like, you know what's gonna happen? Your tanks are going doom, 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 like waddling over there super slow, and they get blown up on the way there. Like, it doesn't even really make much sense. So you kind of force the rest of the team to play like something like Sigma or Sojourn Sigma. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Comments, because I'm really actually curious about this.
You're probably playing in like the metal ranks, because like realistically the metal ranks you can make anything work. That's just the reality, you know what I mean? Sometimes some characters don't work, but it's better to be a basic understanding of each character in your main role, and then you can have main characters and be prepared for this. Yeah, this is why it's like pretty good to be like a flexible player. Like, you don't have to be like the best at something. I mean, I'll give you an example. I've had Karki playing Lucio in my ranked games recently, and Karki's Lucio is interesting, to say the least, but he has a basic understanding of how to play Lucio. Like, he knows how to speed in, he knows how to beat, but he's like more like a pedestrian Lucio, you know, you have like your Froggers and SKs that are skating around the top of the map, Mach 2 coming in like enemy spotted and just like come in and assassinate. Karki's more of like the skip like across the ground type of Lucio, you know what I mean? He like walks with the team, but like that's better than him playing, say, Kiri, and we're playing like Kiri Zen in Rush, and we just lose. You know what I mean? So like it works. Like it works. Stop pinging the poor guy. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. No. They're just trolling you. Don't. Are you making fun of my pedestrian Lucio? No, I would never do that. I appreciate when you play Lucio in my ranked games. We win games when you play Lucio. We're gonna move on now.
Teams like the Florida Mayhem always spawn hold on Shibali Monastery. The reason why is because of this choke. It's one of the strongest chokes in the entire game.
Well, it also gives them 3 fights. There's no point in playing up here. Like, you play the spawn at that point, and it gives you 3 fights. So
when you fight near the enemy spawn, you're confirming that you'll be able to get 2 more fights on the first point at this choke, and for a final touch here.
So 3. 1, 2, 3.
So how do you do it? You can choose to hold your team between these 2 stalls, or behind this corner to stabilize at the Mega. Even if you lose the fight, you're playing to waste the enemy team's time, so you can hold at the better choke later on. And then once you've lost the fight, you can set up your Mei across the choke and always have wall advantage.
Yeah, if you're all like, committing to Rush, yeah, this can work like really well.
Or take the rotation through the Mega.
But like the ranked standard play is you just play top.
Even if they try to rotate through the Mega, you can just flip the map and play to sustain. And that's why
That one is a little bit tough, and I don't think most players know how to flip that and sustain. I don't think the average rank player is picking that up. Hell, people in my rank games, even in top 500, ain't figuring that one out. They'll get stuck. I'm gonna let this play. There's no way I just said most broken character in Overwatch 2 and I'm looking at a Reinhardt.
Fine. I'm sorry! Orisa can get hit by a car?
What?
Fine.
What? Did she take damage but not die? No, she canceled her fortify. Wait a minute, why would you cancel your fortify? 1. Did she get hit? Is there a possibility that she didn't get hit? Because that one doesn't look like it hit. The second one, though, is close. Is it possible? What's the damage indicator? It's her fortify cancel. Fortify gives you overshield. So look at the overshield. You get overhealth. And then she cancels the fortify. So that's where it goes. When the fortify turns off, that's what the damage indicator is. I think that it might have missed. I don't know how. I don't know how. Because that one doesn't look like it hits. Well, actually, what's this explosion here? Maybe it does hit. No, it had to have hit. What is that explosion? I actually don't know the answer. Is Orisa shooting the car? Maybe, actually. It could be her hitting the car here, and it's delayed because of how fast she is. Yeah, maybe no impact. That's actually insane. Huh. I kind of want to go test that. There's 3 TikToks left. We'll finish these 3 and then we'll go test it, okay? Wait, what? If Orisa is not the most broken character in Overwatch 2, who is the most broken? Legit adventure? Hashtag devs are furries? Hashtag Reinhardt Overwatch? Why is there this hashtag devs are furries? Bro, what? I'm not clicking on that. That, dude, I'm not stupid. Alright, what is this Doomfist bug?
The new Doomfist bug in Overwatch 2.
Wait, is this old? 220... Yes, I think the patch came out the day after that.
Okay, he has ult here. That's sick. Wait! 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 He fell off the map! So the bug is basically, if there's a mate wall, and you were to Doomfist ult on top of it, you just go straight through the map. Where's bro going, dude?
That's the one thing I'll always give the Do players is one thing they're allowed to complain about is how buggy their character is. That is the one thing they get a pass on.
There's something from
Okay, next up.
There's something from Overwatch 1. It was Lucio Moira, Sombra Reaper, Diva, Winston. That's what we used
I remember
to call
that.
6-man. Why do we call it 6-man? Well, it's a
That was fun.
6-man dive. So every single person on the team goes and dives, right? Because you play traditional dive comps, you have
Most people are kind of, you gotta be careful though, because people think of dive as like Gibraltar, like up. Dive can go forward too, but yeah.
like Ana in the back line, and maybe you even have like an Ashe as one of your DPS, right?
Because like, then you're gonna sit there and go, Reaper's a dive character? Well, technically
Everybody goes
no.
in, everybody's there. This comp is effectively 6-man. When you guys are choosing your engages and when you're playing the fight, I want you to think more that you aren't
No, it was called
brawling,
6-man.
but
It wasn't
that
zombie.
you are diving, you're setting up, you're getting ready, and then you all collapse together on one target.
Six man's
Put
right.
you all in the same spot, and from there, once the fight keeps going on, then we'll call it a brawl, right? We can use our Moira resources to all play together. But
You would basically try to all in each other's, like, Winstons.
Not a brawl.
Or Moiras.
Right?
I didn't really explain much, though. I don't really know what the point of that one was. It just said that a comp existed, but okay. What? Why is there an emo on TikTok?
Off angle? An off angle would be an
Put this in here. Okay, I'm a trust.
angle where you're doing damage from like the side.
Someone submitted this? What?
Doing damage from like the side behind them, which makes it so they have to worry about multiple different ways. So if your teammates say, hey,
Did Elon submit this on an alt? What?
can you set up in the off angle Widow? That means they want you to go from the side and trying to hit shots to create two different
Coming
angles.
from the side, yeah,
That's
3 or 4 shots.
Clear up GG or it's just good game or good luck, have fun. That's what GLHF is. If they say L Riz, it means legendary Orisa. If they
I know where this is going. I know where this is going.
If they say L Riz, it means legendary Orisa. If they say you're washed, it just means you're clean plays. What's Intin? Arcane Intellect in World of Warcraft. No, Intin it means that you're just playing really aggressive. You're basically feeding, is basically what that is. And feeding means you're just playing too aggro and you're not playing with your team. So Intin's like, you just like, say you dive in as Winston over and over again, that's what that is. Is it better to be aggressive as a tank? In this current patch, I don't know. I play more passive half the time and it works. I have to hide behind walls. What does
I love how we basically say the same shit.
tank diff mean? It means you're dominating this tank. It has to be what that means. I see it all the time. Our team will get destroyed and then it'll be like tank diff and it means that I was dominating and that's what it must have been. OTP? OTP means Old Town Pony. It's the sequence of the song Old Town Road. OTP means one trick. It means you play only one hero.
So Elon's brave and he actually streams on TikTok like every day. I stopped, dude, because I wasn't getting anything out of it, dude. It was annoying. It was just like 12-year-old kids just spamming Among Us, sus, L Riz, bro does, bro does, bro goes, bro hoes. Like it just like they just throw any words with bros and they just like start trying to rhyme shit. I'm like, dude, what are you typing? Like hello? Like is this our future? Skull emojis, yeah. So Elon does it every day, so people type shit to him all the time. They talk shit, and so he just has come up with his own terminology of like L Riz and legendary Orisa or lovely Orisa. It's actually so funny. Oh, I wish I had half the patience he does. That is the end of our TikToks. So if you enjoy these TikToks, if you enjoy these are completely always submitted by you. So if you enjoy these, make sure you submit them to my Discord. Shorts, TikToks, whatever. Mods will go through them, make sure they're cool, they're good. Give them to me and then we watch them. So if you enjoy these, make sure you do, because they're completely submitted by you guys. So thanks. We can try the Orisa thing really, really quick. So first up, I think I'm going to try to stand between the two. Doable, because he moved. I think there's a sweet spot. If I remember correctly, the guy's walking towards us. So he might have been in the other lane as the car was coming and then walked out. Like started in the further lane. That was too slow. Started in the further lane and then walks in. Like there might be a timing there that's actually doable. Yeah, I think the next set is the one to test. That was literally the same time.
Catch these healing waves.
This is how they lived. There's a god RNG spot. That's how the Orisa lived. There's a god RNG spot on this exact spot, and that's how they lived. The chances of this are so small, but it wasn't the fortify. That's crazy. Of course it was a Rhine player that got that unlucky. But yeah, there was a sweet spot. There was a sweet spot there the whole time. That's crazy.